Fight World, Raw and Real, giving you the real. Tyson and Paul. His age really showed. His age really showed. The first round he was coming at him, he was scaring Paul. I thought he was gonna catch him. He was scaring Paul. He was really scaring him. The power was there. It's just Tyson's legs was gone. He was off balance. He get touched with the lightest of shots. He's off balance. He couldn't do anything. But overall, Jake did carry him because he really could have hurt him bad. And it was smart that he didn't. It was real smart that he didn't. Because Tyson fans, would have turned on Jake. And I believe Jake own fans would have turned on Jake if he would have, did something nasty to Mike. But he could have if he wanted to. Let's keep it real. Tyson didn't have no answer for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm being for real. Honestly, I think he got a little too aggressive early. And the stamina, man. I mean, we got to think about it. The age is a big, big factor. I mean, they say the last thing that goes is your power. The power still was there, but you wasn't connecting. The power was there, but you wasn't connecting. And not only that, Netflix did their thing. They knew what they was doing. Everybody came out a winner that night. Now, it was so many people watching it, the buffering part, it could have been a win-lose for Netflix as well. Because I think this fight was basically really a test dummy for Netflix. And what I mean by that is, this was such a success, they're going to continue to have more of these kind of events on Netflix. Everyone's sharing everyone's email information and subscriber usage. Netflix capitalized on it by putting on this event. So they know what they was doing. It was a money grab for everybody that night. Because people who didn't have Netflix was getting somebody's account to watch this particular event. So it was a win-win all the way around the board. Tyson got 20 mil, Jake got 40 mil, and ain't no telling what the Netflix numbers was doing. And the reason why I say it could have been a loss for Netflix, because if it was buffering to the point that you really couldn't see it, but see, all the other fights was buffering except for the main event. So whatever they did to get the main event to show clear and all the way through, that was they need to keep that going or do something, whatever they did to make it stronger. And they probably didn't know it was gonna overload like it did. But I think that was Netflix's way of getting back all the money they probably lost, as far as everybody sharing everybody's account. And they was like, fuck it, if they gonna share everybody's account, let's make something that everybody gonna tune in to see. And they pretty much, it was good marketing strategy though, I gotta give it to them. In my opinion, it was real good marketing strategy. But overall, he did his thing. It was good to see Mike back. I mean, but Jake, we all know Jake could have got him out of there if he wanted to. Once Tyson stopped moving forward, the fight was over. He was standing stationary, the fight was over. When he was coming forward being aggressive, he was cool. But once he started standing still and just going side to side, I knew it was over. And Jake was just gonna keep sticking and moving, staying out of harm's way, and eventually pointing him out like he did. And Jake was trying to hurt him though. But I think when he saw Tyson and having no more in him, he kind of, he kind of let off the gas a little bit and just coasted the rest of the way. You know, it's just like when Larry Holmes beat Ali. Ali was a shell of himself. And Larry Holmes was Ali's former sparring partner, so, you know, he knew everything he was going to do. It reminded me in that, and after that fight, ain't too many people care for Larry Holmes like that no more. And I think that was the same effect if Jake would have took it to Mike like that. Because he could have lost fans, he could have lost millions of future endeavors because of it. Because Mike is an icon. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have looked like, oh, you do that old man like that. You know? And then on some real shit, Mike could have caught him. Because Mike looked like he hurt him. And Jake grabbed him. Like, whoa, okay. He letting him know. But I think Mike threw too early, too late. I mean, he threw bombs in the early round like he always come out, but I think if he would have just mustered his energy up and just like maybe the fourth round, then start picking up the pace, you know, I don't know, but it was an event nonetheless. Not a real fight, but an event. Everybody got paid. You know, nobody got hurt, nobody got damaged. Y'all gotta remember, Mike smoked hella weed. He got a weed farm, so trying to go cold turkey and stop that shit, and you've been doing it for that long, man. He wasn't only fighting Jake in the ring. He was fighting Jake, his age, and his lungs. Let's keep it 100. He was facing 3 people in the ring, but you know. He did what he did. He made a nice little change. I wish I can get paid $20 million for eight fucking rounds, 2-minute rounds. I love it. Mike tried to press the action, but the stamina wasn't there. His legs wasn't there. And that ultimately led to, you know, the loss. But it was all good. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it's time for Jake to start fighting real fighters, you know, because you making all these millions of dollars claiming that you want to be a real fighter, but you're not fighting no real fighter. You fighting, you know, legends over the hill or MMA fighters and turn boxers and things of that nature. I mean, you fought Tyson Fury, brother, and you lost. I mean, look at the numbers you guys are generating as far as that. You don't think a real fighter want a shot at you? Even though you probably be the A side and they've been training for this shit all their life? Yeah, they gonna want to fight you to get that bread too. And you making more money than a lot of fighters with belts. Come on, man. But it is what it is. If you gonna say you want something real, I want to see you in there with somebody real. Because there's a lot of people that would love to, you know what I'm saying, get in there with you and get some of that money. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Raw and real, baby.